Did you get a new phone at Christmas? How old was your old one? I'm as guilty as the next person for getting a new smartphone every couple of years. But have you ever thought about the impact that has on our well-being? Could you do without it? No? Then maybe you're addicted. Here are some statistics I found the other day. Did you know that the average person checks their phone 47 times a day? That has to be unhealthy, although hands up, I'm guilty as charged. 80% of people use their phones before sleeping. Yep, I do that too. 85% of people have no problem using their phones while they're talking to their friends or family. Yeah, I don't like that, but it is possible that I'm guilty. And then 47% of people have tried to limit their phone use, but only 30% of that 47% ever succeeded. I have to admit here that I'm probably one of the 53% who haven't even tried. Now, overusing your phone can result in all kinds of consequences, from not sleeping enough to anxiety, depression, attention deficit disorder, narcissism, and even physical illness like neck injury or cramps from staring at your phone too long, or posture problems, or even more serious injury. A study in Manhattan found that 42% of pedestrians that walked into traffic ignoring the do not walk sign were on phones or otherwise distracted by electronic devices. It's pretty frightening, isn't it? But if you're looking for a quick answer to whether you're an addict, then one psychologist, a guy called James A. Roberts, suggests that you look at 6 statements and see if 4 or more apply to you. Here they are. I reach for my phone first thing in the morning. Do you? I use my mobile phone or cell phone when I'm bored. My mobile use is increasing. I become anxious or agitated if my phone's out of sight. Other people complain about my mobile phone use. I try to cut back on my mobile use but find it difficult or impossible. Now, if you think you are addicted and you have answered, yep, that's me, to 4 or more of those statements, there are all sorts of things you can do. Now, the most serious cases can benefit from cognitive behaviour therapy. You can visit a psychologist, but if you're not quite that bad yet, there are a few ways that you can help yourself limit your usage and actually empower yourself, improve your well-being. Because let's face it, this is something which is harmful to our well-being. So, first of all, turn your phone off. Okay, hang on, breathe. Seriously, turn it off at night, an hour before bed, and then turn it off when you're going out to dinner, maybe with friends and family, or if you're in a meeting. Your notifications will still be there when you switch back on again. Use an app. There are several apps to help you cut down on your phone use, and you can Google which ones those are. Get a phone that isn't a smartphone, and then you get rid of the temptation to use all the apps and the social media and everything else on it. Now, that might sound a bit drastic, but it's worth thinking about. Now, you can always try leaving your phone in another room or putting it away somewhere, or in other words, turning your audio notifications off so you can't actually see and hear what's going on with it until you feel the need to use it as a phone. Get rid of all those apps that are sucking away your time. Now, this is really important, especially if you're into gaming. But it works for social media as well. And you can always access your Facebook from your computer after all. Then you can also set yourself a schedule. Use alarms and timers so that you only have your phone on at certain times. Of course, that's not going to work for everybody. And if you use it for work, then that's a problem. But if you don't, see how that might work for you. And then think about what triggers you when you're using your phone and try to avoid those triggers. And then consider just having a complete digital detox where you lock away all your gadgets and screens for at least, let's say, a weekend. Think about it. The new year is traditionally the time for a detox. Maybe that should include the digital detox. Forget Veganuary or Dry January. Try Smart Free January instead. Until next time, stay well. You deserve it.